Back at it again, everybody. Time for another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. I am your host, F to the Is Foolish, representing reality, music, entertainment. We're going to have another great positive podcast tonight, y'all. Y'all know how we just keep it real. Talk about real life stuff. But we try to spread love, man, because there's too much hate out here. And tonight, we're going to keep it positive. Because tonight's topic is staying positive. We got to always try to, no matter what the circumstance is, keep a positive attitude. Even when things ain't going your way and things ain't going right. So that's why we're going to do that. But give me 1 second and we're going to get cooking. But we're going to keep it positive tonight. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Let everybody know we live streaming right now. We on YouTube and Facebook right now, live streaming. The live chat is always open. Y'all check in, leave your comments. But tonight's topic, we're going to talk about having a positive attitude. Because while you're living, you got to always understand that everything ain't going to go your way. Sometimes things go bad. Things go south. Sometimes life don't go as planned. But that doesn't mean that you give up. That means you keep pushing and you go hard. No matter what obstacles that life throw you, you keep it pushing. Sometimes it's hard to keep a positive mind frame, and it's hard not to get upset and let life get to you sometimes, because we all human. That's understandable. But you can't let the bad stuff bring you down. So when you dig yourself in a hole that you can't get out of, start feeling depressed, all of a sudden you think about nothing but negativity. All the negative things stay on your mind, and that will drive you crazy. It will drive you insane if you let it. But take control of your life in your own situation. So you have to remain positive through the ups and downs. It's easy to be positive when everything is going great. But when the bad things start happening, how are you going to let that affect you and affect your life? It's some people walk around, they never have a positive attitude. Everything is always a problem. They're always mad about something. Always going off about something. Always messing with somebody. You have some people that don't even have a positive attitude. Especially when it comes to life. They just wake up mean, wake up upset and mad at the world. Don't take your frustrations out on everybody, folks. Everybody ain't do nothing to you. Most of us don't even know you. So don't think that the whole world is against you. A lot of times we overreact on certain things. But we live streaming right now, y'all. We back on the air. This is the Foolish Show podcast. If you want to hear some real life talk, but we keep it positive. You want some soul food, some stuff that's going to feed your soul, then you come to the right place. Because I try to tell them all the time on here, life is temporary. Death is forever. Do we all understand that? All this, what you see right now, is temporary. Sooner or later, we all must die. Keep that in mind. No one's going to live forever, folks. So it's all about being positive. Because you want to surround yourself in your life with positive energy. If you're always in drama and negativity, then that's all gonna ever come your way. Why would you want to live a drama-filled life and always in some stuff? Something always going on. Police always at your house. Why would you want that type of lifestyle? You should want to live happy and comfortable. You should want to be able to lay your head on your pillow at night and rest and have some peace of mind. But I know it gets hard. It's hard out here. It's hard to stay positive, especially when things keep not going your way. When you feel like everybody is against you. When you feel like you ain't getting no love, even from mom and daddy or other people in the outside world. You feel shut off. That's the time when you turn to God. If you want a friend, what more friend can you have than Jesus? Because he'll never disappoint you. These friends on earth, they're going to disappoint you. They'll end up backstabbing you, trying to talk to your wife or your husband, steal money from you, spread lies on you. That's why you got to have a good friend that's going to always have your back. And if we have God in our life, He's going to always have your back through the good and bad. But you got to believe. You got to believe. Always keep a positive mind frame when it comes down to living, folks. Life is too short. You can die at any second, any day. Why walk around here and act a fool when you're going to have to suffer the consequences? Everything you do in life, you will pay for it in the afterlife. Do everybody understand that? What you do now will always come back on you. That's why karma is real. The Bible tells you reap what you sow. So if you're walking around being negative, doing bad stuff, trying to dig a hole for somebody, you end up falling in there yourself. All you're doing is burying your own self. And a lot of people don't realize. Being negative, that barely gets you anywhere. Being positive comes with blessings. Now, one thing about God, He don't work on our schedule and our time. He ain't gonna come when you say it or when you want Him to. He doesn't work on your schedule. He doesn't work on my schedule. But they always told me He'd be right on time. So stay positive, no matter what you're going through in life. No matter how hard things get. I don't care if you're homeless and sleeping in the back of the car with your kids. Keep your faith and God will make a way. But trust me, I know it's hard. When you're caught up in the moment, it's hard to keep that faith. It's hard to stay positive when I ain't got no money in my pocket. I don't know how I'm going to pay this rent. I don't know how we going to eat. It's hard to stay positive. But you got to do it. Because they always say the rain and the storm don't last forever. Sooner or later, the sun will shine. It will be a brighter day. But you got to keep pushing. You can't let life kick you and you stay down. It's all right to fall down, but don't stay down. Always pull yourself back up. Shout out to Carbonado checking in. Remember, y'all, the live chat is always open. Drop your comments and join in on the conversation at any time, and I'll put your comments on the screen. But tonight's topic, we're talking about staying positive. Keep a positive way of thinking. Live your life in a positive way. Don't surround yourself with negativity or negative people. Because all that would do was bring down at the end of the day. Never let other people dictate your life. Don't live for others. Live for yourself. What your friends, your homies, your homegirls, your homeboys, what they got or what they doing is their business. You have to focus on your life and your business. What they flexing and showing you on the internet and on social media, that's them people business. Don't get so caught up in other people's life. Don't look at somebody and be like, why ain't that? Why that stuff don't happen to me? Be grateful for what you have. Because if you woke up that day, you still got your life. So always try to remain humble, folks. Good things and positive things will happen. Crashing out will lead to destruction. Your life will always have drama and chaos. And I don't know about you. I don't like to live like that. I don't like confusion. I don't like problems. So always be mad. Always be negative. Life is too short for that. You want to die with a frown on your face. I want to die happy. So keep a positive mind frame, folks. Stay positive at all times, no matter what you go through. Through the ups. When good stuff happens to you. When blessings come, stay positive. But when the bad stuff comes, that's when you really stay positive. So a lot of people not going to have your best interests at heart. A lot of people going to say, I love you, and don't really mean it. A lot of people going to act like they got your back, and they really don't. But if you give everybody some time, they always show their true colors. And you'll really know who is for you and who is against you. Because it's hard for a person to hide their hand for a long period of time. They're going to slip up and show you some signs of who they really is. Sometimes we just got to take it for what it is. But always remain positive, folks. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to be, I don't care about life, man. Man, forget everybody, man. I don't care. I don't care. That's easy. But they always told me what don't kill you will make you tougher. It makes you stronger. Because now you're able to deal with everything that life throws your way. If you can survive bad stuff, then you can survive living. Because everything ain't always going to go right. There's a lot of things you might have planned ain't going to happen. A lot of people might have in their head, man, by the time I get 21, I'm going to be married. I'm going to have a 3-bedroom house. I'm going to be making $200,000 a year. And it didn't happen. I'm going to have kids when I'm 25. I'm going to own my own company by 30. I'm going to do this. I'm going to travel the world. And it might not happen. But that means you be negative. And that don't mean you give up. A lot of times things don't go as we planned, folks. You ever had something in your head where you wanted to do this, but then something come up? You ever had a stash put up somewhere and you had some money put up, but then stuff keep coming up and you got to go dig in it? You be like, man, I'll never save it. That's how it is. You never know what life's going to throw at you. You never know what you're going to have to deal with. But the main point is staying positive. Surround yourself with positive thinking, and you'll have a positive outcome. If you're always speaking negativity, then all you're doing is bringing all the negative things right to your front door. Are y'all getting me? Are you listening to me? Everybody that just tuned in, man, welcome to the Foolish Show podcast. I'm back on the air. But ain't nothing changed. We get on here, we keep it real and trill. I give y'all that soul food. We talk about stuff that's going to touch your mind, body, and soul. Because we have to look at life. Look around. Life is changing before our eyes, folks. A lot of things happen. We got all this technology, and AI is taking over. Pretty soon, everything gonna be run by robots, digital, and we can get lost in the sauce. We start forgetting about what life is. We don't got so lazy now. Well, we don't want to go get our food no more. Y'all realize that? We'll DoorDash and Uber Eats and pay an extra $20, $30 because we're too lazy to get up and go get our own food. See, this technology stuff can be tricky. It's more convenient and easy, but it makes people lazy. Because we living in a world now where people won't even want to talk to you no more. They rather text, they rather type letters than to open their mouth and speak. This is how lazy technology done got us. Y'all don't forget how things used to be. You used to have to talk to people. They ain't no email me, no DM me, ain't no send me a text. You gotta open your mouth and talk. But it's all about staying positive, folks. Keeping your head up. No matter how bad things get, no matter what life throws at you, tomorrow can be a better day. If you believe, you can achieve. Anything is possible with the grace of God. Always keep your faith in the one above. Never let nobody talk you out your faith. Don't let nobody tell you there ain't no God. Let nobody tell you, oh, you wasting your time believing and praying. Prayer changes things. You could be going through the rough times of your life and you keep praying about it, and God answers. And He will turn that negative into a positive. You could be getting a divorce and feel like you're sad and I done lost everything. Before you know it, your life done move on with somebody else. A lot of times, when we look at the pain comes. But a lot of times the pain is temporary. But the key thing is, can you endure the pain? Can you take that pain? Even though it ain't gonna last long, can you deal with it? Are you a strong enough person to deal with pain? Because let me tell y'all something. You're gonna feel pain while you live. You're gonna feel hurt. Somebody gonna hurt your heart. Somebody gonna hurt your feelings. It's going to happen. But how are you going to react to when that happens to you? Are you going to spaz out, crash out? You want to go kill people or hurt people? Or you just take it on the chin and take it as a lesson learned? These are the things that we got to ask ourselves. Sometimes we react in a negative way. And when you react in a negative way, it never works out good. I can tell you from experience, sometimes my raw and first reaction is not the best one. That's why we all sometimes got to sit back, take a deep breath, and think about stuff. We got to think about things before we say it. We got to think about things before we do it. Because our actions could be hurting everybody around us. And you could be hurting the people that you love the most by being negative, not remaining positive. You never know what life is going to throw at you. But you got to stay positive. There's somebody out there right now, don't know where their next meal going to come from. They don't know where they're going to get it from, and ain't got no money to go get it. But if they have faith, God will make a way where they going to eat. He going to put some food on their table somehow, some way. No matter how bad things look, no matter how bad things get, you got to keep your head up. You got to stay positive. Always believe that things going to get better somehow, some way. Even when it don't look like it at that moment in time. Even if you're stuck in the corner, if you feel like you're back against the wall, don't give up. Remain positive. And always keep your faith in God. You can get through any storm. You can get through anything when you got God on your side. When you go the other way, you're asking for problems and you're asking for things to happen. Because you're running around here on this earth and you ain't got no God on your side. Miss Beautiful Cynthia says exactly. So anybody out there that's watching this, I want y'all to spread this message. Anybody you know that's going through something, let them know. Stay positive. Things will get better. This is the way of thinking we got to have to keep pushing forward, to allow your life to grow. If you don't want to stay in a hole and you don't want to stay in a rut, then you must grow as a person. You must grow in the way you look at life, how you let things affect you, how you let words affect you, how you let people's actions affect you. Because we all responsible for our own actions. And at the end of the day, when you die and I die, we're responsible for our own soul. Can't nobody save you. Only you can save your soul. Always have a positive heart, man. And keep your heart pure. Stay level-headed. Never get too big. Because at the end of the day, all we is dust. That's all we is. Walking dust. The Bible says when we die, our bodies will return to this earth in dust. So ain't none of us all that. Ain't none of us no better than nobody. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what you was born with, where you was born at, how much your parents got. We all ain't nothing but dust when it's time to go down in that dirt. Always remember that. Keep your head up. Trust me. Trouble don't last always. Trust me, it's going to stop raining. It's going to come a point when you don't need to pull your umbrella out. But you got to keep pushing. And don't hang around negative people. If you got friends that's always talking about somebody and always being negative, what you think they doing when you ain't around? They talking about you and saying negative stuff about you. So basically, You keying and being friends with your own enemy. Your own enemy is right in your face, smiling and pretending that they love you. You gotta separate yourself from that type of stuff. Separate yourself from that type of people. Because that negativity start rubbing off, you start being negative. Now you're gonna start blocking your own blessings. Then when karma come back, now what? Now what? Think about it. Surround yourself with the right people. Don't just call everybody your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. It's some people that sit in your face every day and they jealous of everything you got. And they thinking in their head, why I ain't got that? Why that stuff don't happen to me? How she get to have that? How she get to have kids? How she get a house? How he get so much money? How he drive this car? Just tell you like it is. I told you on here, I give you that soul food. I'm gonna feed your soul. Just gotta listen. Always be aware who you surround yourself with, who you tell all your business to. Everybody ain't meant to know everything about you. Don't be telling everybody everything you got going on. Because you know what people will do? They will turn around and use it against you. As soon as you have a fallout, they will use all your negative things and throw it back in your face. This is how life is. So we all got to be aware of what we're dealing with. Have an understanding of what you're dealing with when you're living. Everybody is not going to have your best interest at heart. Everybody ain't your friend. But even through all that, you still have to remain positive. Even through all that. We all go through stuff. And there's times where you question everything. You question everything that happened to you in life. Why does it happen? Why does it have to be this way? You might lose a lot of people that's close to you. They might die and go to the other side before you do. And it make you question things. But my mom and my grandma, all of them, they always told me, you don't question God. Let God's will be done. And there's nothing we can do about it at the end of the day. You can question all you want. You can ask why. But there's nothing we can do to change it. So you cannot stress and worry yourself about things that you can't change and we don't have no control over. Now, if it's some things that you can work on as a person and you feel like you can change your life for the better, you can work on that. But the stuff that you have no control over, some things you can't change. You can't control who your parents are. You was born here. You was born into a family. You don't pick your family members. Some things you cannot control. It's out of your hands. So all we can do is play the game, the cards that we have been dealt. That's all you can do. What else can you do? You can either keep complaining about it, you can cry about it, or you can keep it pushing. It's all on how you handle it. It's all on what you want to do. And a lot of times, we don't have the best reaction when things happen to us. because we want to do tick for tack. You do me wrong, I'm gonna do you wrong. You do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. You know, that's a human being's mentality. It takes a person with a good heart and a mind. Sakai checking in. It takes a person with a good heart and a good mind to stay positive. Not let everything get to them. Not let life overstress them. Not take their frustrations out on the ones around them. It takes a person with a good and big heart. And that's something that we all need to work on. Staying positive and not letting nothing affect us and turn us into something negative. You don't want to be that negative person. You don't want to be that person that when somebody see you, they turn around and go the other way. Or when you walk in the room, like, ah, there they go. Ah, she go. Ah, he is. You just kill the whole vibe. There's some people that just walk in the room and they'll kill the whole vibe. You don't want to be that type of person, do you? You don't want to be the party pooper. Everybody see, she gonna mess up everything. She gonna act stupid and crazy. You don't want to be that person. But it's all about your attitude and how you look at life. How you carry yourself. How do you talk to people? How do you treat people? That says a lot about you. So that's why it's so important to always stay positive and have a positive mind frame while you live. Because being negative don't get you nowhere. And it's going to lead to a lot of heartache and pain. You're going to suffer a lot by being a mean, hateful person. Because inside, you're not happy with yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you will never be able to love anybody else. You must first learn to love yourself before you can love somebody else. Think about that now. Everybody don't love everybody. Everybody don't love themselves. Some people walk around hating themselves, hating everything they got going on. Hate my life. Hate how I look. Hate my nose. Hate my breasts. Hate my body. Why do you hate what the good Lord has blessed you with? Why do we hate the way God made us? Who said that God made a mistake? They told me God don't make no mistakes. That's what I was told. So love who you are. Stay true to who you are. Don't let nobody change you. Don't let nobody change your faith and your beliefs. Because if you be a follower, you're going to end up following all these people into that lake of fire. You're going to follow them people into hell. And there ain't nothing you can do to change it once it done happen. And that'll be the biggest mistake of your life. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. It's easy to follow nonsense. It's easy to follow all the negative stuff that you see. Because the first thing everybody say, well, everybody else doing it, so what? If it ain't good, that don't mean you got to do it because somebody else doing it. If it's crazy fools out here shooting and killing, that don't mean I gotta go get a gun and start shooting and killing people. That does not justify that. I'm sorry. So what if somebody else is doing it? That don't mean you have to do it. That don't mean you have to crash out. That don't mean you have to fall for the devil's trap. That doesn't mean you have to live a certain way because you see everybody else doing it. Everybody else smoking, I should smoke. Everybody else doing this, I should do that. No. Live your own life. Don't follow. Don't follow everything you see online. Because a lot of that stuff is make-believe. That's a fantasy world. Everybody gonna make it appear that their life is all great and peaches and cream. And next thing you know, you see them in real life, you be like, hold on. This ain't adding up. When I see you online, you live in a high life. See you in person, you're just another person. And I know a lot of y'all know some people like that. They'll make it seem like they live in a high life online. When you see them in real life, you're like, this ain't adding up. That's why just be yourself. You ain't gotta be nobody else. You ain't gotta be nobody super special. Just be you. Live your life and enjoy it. But this ain't nothing but a ride. Just like you get on a roller coaster, life is a roller coaster. You're gonna go up, you're gonna go down. And then what happens when you get on the ride? Sooner or later, it stops. Sooner or later, your life gonna end. Life is just a roller coaster. Sooner or later, it's over. It stops. You stop living. You stop breathing. You stop eating. You stop waking up. Just like that ride stops, your life will stop one day. That's why it's so important to remain positive. Because when your life stops and you die with all this negativity and all this evil in you, where in the world you think you're going to go? Do you think your soul really going to rest in peace? Or you going to rot and fry and suffer in hell? How you think it's going to end for you if you're a negative person and you die a negative person? How you think God going to react to you? Think he going to pat you on the head and say, come on home. So I've been waiting for you. You one of my angels. No. It ain't happening like that. Don't work like that, folks. That's why it's important for you to keep a positive mind frame. No matter what you're going through, no matter what done happened to you, no matter what people say about you, how many people talk about you, keep a positive mind frame. Keep a positive way of thinking. You think positive, positive things happen. You think negative, all negativity come your way. Here comes all the drama and the nonsense. That's a life you shouldn't want to live. Because how you going to live in peace when there's always drama? That's not a healthy lifestyle. That's a lifestyle of destruction and chaos, madness. I don't want no part of that. So I always try to look at things in a positive way, no matter what it is. Because as long as you're living, you're going to go through something. Something will happen to you. Something will happen that's going to make you feel pain. The question is, how are you going to handle it? How are you going to let that get to you and affect your life? Are you strong enough to endure what the world is going to throw at you? Because it's not going to be all peaches and cream, ladies and gentlemen. Life just don't work like that. Everybody go through stuff. Even the rich people got problems and go through stuff, and they got all the money in the world. They still get sad and depressed. They still be mad about stuff. They don't just walk around all day, every day. Everybody go through stuff. Don't let people fool you. One thing about problems, let me tell y'all something right now. One thing about problems, everybody got them. I mean, everybody. We might not have the same problems. Everybody got problems. Everybody go through something, whether it's in a relationship, the place they work, family members, friends. You get with some kind of problem. Question is, how are you going to react? How are you going to take it? How are you going to deal with your problems? Some people choose the wrong way to deal with their problems. They want to take their frustration out on everybody else because their life ain't going like they want it. But those people didn't do nothing to you. So why bring negativity to them? Take responsibility for your life and your own actions. Don't blame other people for your downfall. Well, it's my mom and them fault because they ain't do this for me. I ain't have this growing up. You're grown now. So what you going to do about it? You going to keep crying about 20 years ago, or you going to get out here and you going to make something shake? What you going to do? It's easy to point the finger and blame somebody. Go look in the mirror. Take control of your own life. Don't blame everybody else for your problems. Even though a lot of people will bring you problems. But don't leave yourself in that box. It's all about growing and expanding your mind. Think outside the box. Most important, think positive. Always believe, no matter what's going on, things gonna get better. And something gonna change for the better. Keep telling yourself that in your mind. See, the devil gonna keep tapping you on the shoulder and say, man, your life sucks, man. Oh, you should hate yourself. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. That's the devil. Because the devil wants you to crash out. The devil wants you to kill yourself and go to hell. You got to be smarter and you got to be stronger than that. You got to keep your faith in God and know with God on your side, you will make it through anything. I mean, anything. You think about all these stories that you don't heard of people that survive, all this crazy stuff. It's people that have been stuck in the ocean for 30 days and somebody found them. First thing somebody gonna holler about, well, that was a miracle. That wasn't no miracle. That was God. People don't survive airplane crashes and still here to this day talking about it, telling their story. They'll say, boy, that was a miracle. No, that was God. That's the problem today. They never want to give God his credit. Give him credit, because his credit is due. God saved your life. If you ain't died at that particular time, then it wasn't your time yet. So if it ain't your time, it ain't gonna happen. But I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody tuning in and everybody that will watch this on their time. Just make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comments. Share all these videos, man, and we're going to keep spreading that love and positivity. That's how we keep the message alive, by spreading it. We spread all this dumb stuff, all the negativity, all the rumors, everything that's dealing with talking about somebody's business or who somebody dated. Everybody eat all that stuff up. We got to start spreading positivity and love. This is the downfall of the world because the internet has made all the negative stuff exciting to people. It's what they want to see and what they want to hear. We got to get out of that way of thinking, folks. We got to start being positive and have a positive mind frame. Learn how to help each other. Learn how to have love for your neighbor, not hate on them, not be in competition with them. We got to grow as people. We got to grow as a nation. And we got a long way to go because the devil is so busy and people still walk around with no shame. The stuff they do, it should have some shame, but they ain't got no shame. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. Now I'll be back on the air Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Same channel, same attitude. We always gonna keep it positive. I appreciate y'all, man. Let everybody go to bed. Almost going on an hour. So I ain't gonna take up too much more of everybody's time. We're gonna unwind. Go ahead and take your nice hot shower. Fix your nice plate and relax. And remember, enjoy life, man. Because it is temporary. And it's not gonna last forever. One day we're gonna die. Question is, what's gonna happen when you die? Remember, folks, life is temporary. Death, that's forever. When you die, it ain't no coming back. Ain't no, hold on, wait. Ain't no time out. I ain't ready yet, God. Can you send me back down to earth? No. You got to pay the price. As they say, it's time to meet the boss. Got to pay your dues. So what kind of life are you living? Are you a positive or a negative person? Do you help people or do you hurt people? What kind of person are you? What kind of lifestyle are you living? And this is the most important thing I want everybody to ask themselves. If you die right now, will God be happy with you? Will he be happy with the way you was living your life? If the answer is no, you better get on the ball. You better get on it. And you better do some changing. And you better do it fast. You don't know how long you got. You don't know when you're going to die. So you can't say, you know what? I'll wait till next year and I'll change. You could die tomorrow. And if you die with that evil spirit, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Or y'all get what I'm trying to take. You better think of the bigger picture. Because while you living this forever, this is not forever, folks. Your house ain't forever. Your apartment ain't forever. That car, it ain't forever. This hat, this shirt, it ain't forever. All this is temporary. Or y'all get what I'm telling y'all tonight? Do you feel the message coming through the screen? Stay positive. No matter what goes on in your life, stay positive. No matter how many people mistreat you, stay positive. No matter how many times somebody talked about you, stay positive. No matter how many times somebody took something and stole from you, stay positive. Do y'all get the message? Are you listening to me? This is how we need to grow as people, man. Because what are we teaching the young generation? All we doing is spreading that hatred and nonsense down to the youth. And you wonder why these kids grow up cussing everybody out, acting a fool, and shooting. Because the parents ain't positive and they spread that negativity down to their seeds. Shout out to Tanya checking in. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for me, man. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. This is the realest podcast you'll ever tune into. See, I don't come on here to try to say what everybody want to hear. I ain't here to try to steal your views and just get you to watch me so I can get me a paycheck. I'm on here to serve you some soul food. Some stuff that's really going to touch your mind, body, and soul. Because a lot of us, we don't think like this. A lot of us, we just live, and we live reckless. Not thinking about the consequences of what's going to happen. Not thinking about how is God looking at me. What's going to happen when I got to go meet him. All that is way in the back of our mind. We don't got so caught up in all this earth stuff that we think we're going to live forever. You think you're going to go party and drink forever? You think you're going to be lit forever? You think you're going to turn up forever? You think you're going to make it rain forever? One day your life going to stop. Are y'all listening to me? Am I coming through clear? Am I painting that picture for you? Love is the answer, folks. And this is what we're missing. Love. It's too much hatred. It's too much negativity. Look around. Go turn on the news and see how much stupid stuff that happened today. See how many innocent people got killed today. See how many people done got robbed, a scam today. And that'll tell you what kind of world we're living in. That's why I told you. While you living, you might as well get ready. Because there's some stuff going to happen to you. There's some things going to occur while you living. There's some problems going to come up out of nowhere that you had no idea was going to happen. When I mean no idea, you had no idea. It always does. Y'all know what I mean. You could be having a great day and then something just happened and just kill your whole mood. You could be having a great year and something tragic happened and kill your whole year. But you got to remain positive. We got to take the good and the bad. Just like it's cool when the good stuff happens, you got to take the bad stuff too. If it don't kill you and put you in the dirt, you'll be all right. Because you'll become a better person. You'll learn how to take pain and suffering and not let it get to you. You'll learn how to endure and deal when stuff not going your way. Because at the end of the day, everything is not going to go in there. You feel me? So once again, man, y'all subscribe to this channel. Appreciate y'all checking in. And we want to keep feeding y'all soul, man. And we ain't going to stop until we knock the devil out the picture. Until we get all this evil stuff out of the way. Until we start changing people's mind in the way of their thinking. Until we start spreading love everywhere. Start giving people their flowers right now where they can smell it. A lot of people wait till everybody dead and gone and 6 feet deep and at their funeral, and then they get up and they say all this good stuff about it. But you never told them that when they was living. You never opened your mouth and said, I love you, while them people was alive. Start giving people their flowers while they're here. You ain't got to wait for somebody to die to say something good. That don't cost $1. It don't cost a cent. You ain't got to use your card. There ain't no PayPal for that. Don't cost a dime to be nice. Don't cost no money to be positive. You just got to have that way of thinking. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night. See y'all Friday night, 9 p.m.